How you doing, guys? My name is Gary Faulkner,
My name is Virginie Faulkner.
and this is our 1979
1979
Toyota
Toyota
Land
Land
Cruiser.
Cruiser.
I was, we were out riding one day in '79, one of the worst winters we had here in Peoria, and we were in a Corolla, and we were just bouncing between the tracks of bigger cars, and then a car passed me on the left hand side. There was a woman driving. It was a Land Cruiser, and she had a little boy in the back, and he was waving bye bye to all the cars that went past. I told Verge, I said, "Hey, look, we're gonna have one of them next year." And Verge, what happened?
So it happened, I went to the laundromat and I went outside and I saw 3 Land Cruisers. A red one, a blue one, and a white one. I immediately called Gary and told him, hey, I see the Land Cruiser back here. And then he came up and saw them. And so from there,
I looked at all 3. The red one had power steering. The blue one had air conditioning, and the white one was strictly manual. The red one had a commitment. The blue one was sold, and the guy that had been out there looking at the white one, he hadn't committed to it yet. He put $100 down or something like that. So I told the guys, I said, hey, look, you call him and find out if he wants the car. If he don't, I'll be back the next day with the money. And they called him. They called me, and they said, come get your car. And so here we are. The car at the time, I took a job in Schaumburg, and we used the car for getting back and forth to different places. But it was all residential area, and then occasionally we drive back to Peoria, which is about 150 miles, about 3 hours drive. And over a period of time, the car just had a lot of problems. So when I noticed that the lights would dim whenever I was driving, they would go down when I would stop, but they would pick back up when I was driving. So I took it to a local mechanic, and he told me that the problem was the belts was loose. Okay. Well, it turned out not to be the belts. It turned out that the harmonic balancer was loose, and the harmonic balancer was cocked when he tightened the belt. So that what that did was stripped the end of my crankshaft so bad that I took it to another mechanic, and he said it's going to cost you quite a bit of money to tear it down and add to the crankshaft and put the harmonic balance and everything back on. And he said a new engine would be better. Okay? But ended up getting the sleeve put on. And then we drove it we drove it from 1984 to 1989. And then we come back to Peoria, and the sleeve that had been put on there was wobbling again, so it was even worse than it was the first time. So after that, the car's been sitting back here all this time. We pushed it in the garage, and that's where it stayed since 1991. So I'm gonna take you around for a little tour of the car. Let's take a look. Right off the bat, you see our tires are flat, all 4 of them. I mean, 1979 to 1 is a long time. That's the hood. It's in good shape. And as you can see inside here, the engine has been removed. I have the clutch plate housing, the flywheel, and all the other components here in my garage. But The car never moved again since then. Everything works pretty good. In the door here. See on the inside here, the seats have been removed. They're up there by the lights. And everything else is just like it was back in 79 when we parked it here. And watch this. Still shut solid. Spare is removed. I'll let you look back here. You can see there's a little rust. Not much. Tire. Rear seats are in good condition. Overall, the whole car is in good shape on the outside, but no motor and the wheels. And I'm pretty sure the brakes and everything had to be redone. You see the back door shut real well. There's some rust on either side of here by the rear door. The top has never been removed. I have a 2.5 stall garage, big enough for a work area, and anything you guys might need to use in here. I'll have all the stuff removed out of it if we get selected. But hey, this is our story. And, we really love this car. It's the first thing me and my wife purchased together as husband and wife. And, we just can't part with it. It's ours forever. So, garage crew, if you can come out and give us a hand getting this car back into shape, getting it back drivable again, hey, we would be more than overwhelmed and happy that you would help us. So my name is Gary Faulkner, my wife Verge. We live in Peoria, Illinois, 1219 North Borland. Hey guys, help, help, help.